We will be doing some step ups in round 2. So if you've got a sturdy chair or bench or couch, or just want to set yourself next to some steps to go on and off of, perfect. Otherwise, we'll come up with some things to do in that spot instead. But otherwise, I suppose that's enough rambling out of me. We can start moving here. Seems like it can be that time. So let's get going with our jumping jacks, getting the blood moving a little bit. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Let's do stuff. Seems like that time. In what might be positive news, the Zoom actually started first try for the first time for me anyway, in like a couple of weeks. So maybe we're over our technical issues, but we'll find out as the day goes on. Let's go to some squats now. All right, let's widen out the stance and go to our lateral lunges. So nice and wide and just sitting into each hip, each knee, working back and forth. All right, let's bring the feet back in together, and we are going to our hinges now. So hands either behind the head or overhead, reaching the hips back, let the chest come forward, fill up, stretch the glutes and hamstrings, and then really pressing the feet into the floor, sitting up tall, squeezing the glutes at the top. All right, and next time we come forward, we're going to hold that low position and go to our stick-ups. So backs of hands and elbows, fighting to stay high. Big reach and stretch over the top, and then elbows coming to back pockets. All right, and back to standing tall, and we are going reverse lunges. So just feet starting and standing together. Slowly, big step back, dropping that back knee to the floor. If we can get to that low, if not, as low as it's comfortable. You got to hold something in front or tap a wall beside you. For a little bit of balance help, you've got those options. All right, on our next lunge, we're going to hold in that low position, hands to either side of that front foot, and then we are reaching up and back with both hands, pressing that back hip forward, and just going to rock in and out of these, doing 5 total. And then on your 5th, as we come back to the floor, both hands going inside that front foot, and then we will do our reach and rotation. So one at a time, hand reaching up and back to the ceiling, a little bit of rotation out of that mid and upper back. All right, and let's switch that forward leg. And same deal. So hands starting on either side of our front foot. And reaching up and back with both, pressing back hip forward. Good stretch out of that trail leg, hip flexor. And we are up and down for 5. And then after your 5th, both hands inside that front foot again. And we are doing our reach and rotation. All right, looks good. Let's kick both feet back now. We'll go to our push up to downward facing dog flow. So from your feet or from your knees, doing your push up. And then as we come back up, we can go up to our downward facing dog. Press those heels towards the floor. Little rock around. You can pedal the feet here a little bit if you like. Then we'll come forward again. Another push up. We're just in and out of some push ups and some stretching. All right, and when you are ready, coming back up to our feet, going low squat hold, finishing things off here. So sitting into our low squat position, elbows just inside the knees if you like. You can roll the hands, get the forearms loosened. Little rock side to side if you like here. Just hanging out, a couple more seconds. All right. Ready as we're gonna be. Okay, so today's workout kind of has just 2 main rounds to it. The first one, 4 exercises, but one of the 2-sided ones we're breaking into its 2 sides. And we'll worry about the rest of the stuff later. So just quickly listen them off. We'll demo as we go through first round, but just to let you know what's coming. We're going swing lunges on our left leg for 30 seconds. Then we're going down to push-ups, and it's that height staggered push-up. 1 hand up, 1 hand down. 15 seconds per side with those. Then we'll go to our right leg for our swing lunge. Then we are headed to the floor for some seated twists. And then we are, I guess, staying on the floor, going to our back for a glute bridge march. We're going to do all of that for 4 rounds, and then we got more fun stuff coming after. So jumping right in, we're going swing lunges to kick the day off. And everybody kind of, I mean, there's no universally held what is the left leg when you're doing a left leg swing lunge. I tend to make it just, I remember it best when my left leg is the one that stays still for the left leg swing lunge. If you like it the other way where the left leg's moving, that's okay. But for me, for the swing lunge on the left side, that one is going to be the one that stays still. And we are going forward lunge and then pressing right to reverse lunge. And we're just working back and forth from there. So we're swinging across our left leg. That's how I think of it. If you think of it the other way, as long as you end up doing both sides, we're going to be all right. So again, a couple ways to scale this. You are more than welcome to tap in the middle of each rep and work back and forth that way. If you have the power and the momentum to press straight through, you can do that. If one of these lunge variations isn't comfortable for you, stick with the one that is. Some people don't like forward lunges. That's a little bit too tough on the knee. Get a little bit more control out of the reverse lunge. If that's the case, stick with the one that works. But it is left leg swing lunges. We're working for 30 seconds. If you're bringing weight along, hold up in front. I think I'm going to do the first round without, and then we'll add it later on. We're still kind of getting warmed up. So here we go. Swing lunges, left leg. Let's get into it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So big step forward, right into our reverse, and back and forth that way. So just nice and controlled in our pace and our posture. And like always, if lunges just aren't for you at all, any 2-sided leg exercise works in this spot. So if that's one leg stands We do have step-ups coming later, so maybe not those, but the one leg hinges, any of those will work. And good. All right. Head down to the floor now. We've got our staggered, or we're calling them one-arm push-ups, but they're not, I mean, truly one-arm push-ups. So we are going to go one hand on a slightly elevated surface. So if you got something, yoga block, I use the head of the dumbbell. That seems to work pretty well for me. Whatever you can have to just slightly stagger the setup of your hands a little bit, so that we're getting a little bit more range of motion out of that elevated side, a little bit of extra stretch in the chest there. We're going to go 15 seconds on one side, then slide our object over 15 seconds on the other. If you don't have something good for this, or if it's just a little bit too tricky, regular push-ups for the whole 30 works in this spot as well. All right, here we go. First side, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So just same as usual, nice and controlled up and down, getting to as low as we can. Good strong press to the top. And good, let's flip over. Second arm here. 3, 2, 1, and going again. And good. All right, back up onto our feet. And now we are going right leg swing lunge. So for me, again, that is right leg staying still, the left leg doing the push through. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. But again, same as always, if you didn't do swing lunges on your left, just match what you did on that side. And we are all good. Whatever keeps you moving, whatever keeps you comfortable. And good. All right, and now we are down on the floor for our seated twists. So for these ones, you can go to the chair too if you like, I suppose. But we are slightly lean back in the upper body posture. If you've got a weight to use, great. If not, clasp those hands together. And we are going hip to hip, back and forth. From there, if you've got your weight, we're with it. And then you can add or remove the feet supports as you need. So both feet on the floor is the easiest. Alternating one foot off, a little tougher. Floating both feet away is the toughest. And we can scale up or down from there. So seated twists, 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And let's go. And good. All right. And now we are going down to our back for our glute bridge march. So land flat, feet brought in so you can get probably just like the fingertips to your heel. We are pressing through the feet to bring the hips up and away from the floor. And we're going to hold that top position as one at a time. We are going slow marching steps with our feet. So as we transition from 2 feet to 1 foot, try to keep those hips up and steady. And then just nice and controlled, back and forth. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. So hold it nice and strong here. Keep on. Every time we come to reset on 2 feet, make sure we're keeping those hips up. And good. All right. And that is one round down. Quick sip here if you need it. And then we are back to the top to do it all again. So we know what's coming now. swing lunge, left leg, push-ups, right swing lunge, seated twists, bridge marches. We can start to get a little quicker through this now. So left leg, swing lunge, kicking off round 2. Here we go, weights up, ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right, and headed down to our push-ups. So one hand on that slightly elevated surface. Here we go, ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's go, first side. And good, let's flip on over, second side. 3, 2, 1, and going again. And good, all right, back up. And we've got our right leg. Swing lunge. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. And good, all right. Going down for our seated twists. Here we go, ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Just working hip to hip with our weight. And good. And we are down to our back for our glute bridge march. So pressing through the feet, bringing the hips up and away. And then transitioning 2 feet to 1 foot. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five seconds, hold strong here, couple more. And good, all right. There we go, 2 down. Quick sip here if you need it. Back up, couple deep breaths. All right. Battle continues, here we go, left leg. Swing lunge, round 3. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Find your pace, find a rhythm. If you're still pressing straight through with no tap, that's awesome. Gets to a spot where you need to. You need to take a quick breath here. That works too. Whatever pace works for you. And good, all right. Down to our push-ups. So one hand on the weight or block, or whatever you're using to stagger those hands. Here we go, first side. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good, flip it over, second arm. 3, 2, 1, and going again. And good, all right. Coming back up to our feet. Right leg swing lunge. Keeping it moving here. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right, down 4, seated twist. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right, our glute bridge march, finishing off round 3. Down to our back. Here we go, hips up. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Hold nice and strong in that top position, actively pressing those feet into the floor. 10 seconds. And good, all right. Back up to our feet. One more time through all of that. So we are back. Left leg, swing lunge. Let's get it done. Here we go, last time through, ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. Push-ups. Down to the floor. Here we go. First arm. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. Let's flip over. Second side. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right, back up. Right leg. Swing lunge. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. Seated twists. Coming down the home stretch. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. And our glute bridge march. Finishing off this round. Here we go. Press those hips up. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. Done with those ones. Yeah, I'm seeing some nods. I'm seeing some relief, maybe. Good times. All right. So I suppose we're kind of halfway there. Second round, more stuff, but only 3 rounds to do. So a little bit of both. So we will just again quickly list it. We got step ups, alternating step ups coming first. Then we are going front raise. You can go towel or you can go a little bit of weight with that. We're going the arms extended on the front raises. So if you don't have kind of light-ish weights for that, then this is a good spot for towel or band tension to be able to pull wide against, go up and down from there. Then we are going wall sit and stick ups. So dropping into our wall sit, hitting our stick ups that way. Then again, if you've got the sturdy surface, we will go feet elevated mountain climbers. If you don't have a spot for that, it'll just be slow motion mountain climbers from the floor. Then we are coming back up. It will be the fast feet stutters for 20 seconds. The high knee 3-step pause for 20 seconds. And then down to the floor for some cross toe touches for 30 seconds. It is all of that stuff for 3 rounds. And then we will call it a day. So we'll demo as we go through round 1. And then rounds 2 and 3. We'll zip through just a little bit quicker. So step ups, getting things going. So if you've got a surface that we can step up onto, perfect. You can either, and if you're holding weight, but that's all good. We can either step up and then exchange from the top position. So we're just changing feet at the top and working back and forth from there. If you are more comfortable going on and off with both and alternating your feet from the bottom position, that works too. If you've got something that you can sit to but not necessarily stand on, whether you got low ceilings or just something you just don't trust, this can also be alternating one leg stands and working back and forth from there. Or you can go lateral lunges if you don't have something to stand on, or alternating one leg deadlifts, whatever keeps you moving here, we will we'll work with. So step ups if you got it. Otherwise, any alternating one leg exercise works in this spot too. Here we go. We got 40 seconds of work here. Let's get into it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and now let's go. So just nice and steady back and forth. I like to change at the top, but if that's not for you, that's okay. And if you can, control that lowering phase so we are touching down to the floor lightly. So a little bit of hinge forward in that upper body posture. Good strong press through that top foot. And good, all right. Going to our front raise next. So if you've got a weight or weights that you can use, perfect. If not, a towel or a band that you can hold some tension in works in this spot too. That's what I'm going to use. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So just strong and steady, hands coming up to or just above shoulder height, and then good control as we lower back down. And then if you want a little bit of extra complication, we can either go to tandem stance, one foot right in front of the other, bring some balance into it, or you can go alternating one leg stands and just change your standing foot each time we are at the bottom. And good, all right. Next up, going to some wall sit and stick up combo. I've got a fake wall behind me, so I can't really demo this one really well, but dropping into 90-degree hip, 90-degree knee, hands right above you on the wall, and then we are just going to trace up and down in our stick-ups like we do in warm-up. So we're trying to keep backs of the hand and the elbows as close to the wall or touching the wall as we are working up and down from there. If you can't quite get there, that's okay. Just work for trying to reach for it. So we are holding in that position for 30 seconds. So holding low, stick-ups up and down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And let's go. I'll just go low squat, hold, and stick up so that I don't tip over a set behind me. Because while that would probably get a lot of views, I'd like to stay in one piece. Maybe that's selfish. I don't know. We'll be all right, though. And good. All right. And now, going feet elevated, mountain climber. So again, if you've got the sturdy chair, bench, couch, something around that we can throw the feet up on, then we'll use that. Otherwise, we're just going to do the regular ones from the floor. But what it's going to look like, hands on the floor, feet up on our surface, and we are nice and strong in that position. And then one at a time, knee coming forward, back to reset. And it's just our slow mountain climbers back and forth that way. If you don't have a surface, same thing from the floor, just your slow mountain climber, hold that little squeeze as that knee comes forward. Works for these ones. And if that's a little too tricky, regular plank works here too. It is only 20 seconds of these. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And let's go. So just strong and steady in and out. Keeping the core tight, keeping the glutes tight, so we're keeping the hips nice and steady as that foot comes forward. And good. All right. Back up on our feet. And we are just going with our fast feet shuffle. So just on the spot, little stutters back and forth. If you don't like that one, any of the low impact cardios here work. So if that's jumping jacks or seal jacks or any of the squat jump variations, lunge jump variations, any of that stuff, that all works. Here we go. Fast feet, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Just quick feet on the spot, quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. And good, all right. Now we're going with our high knees with the 3-step pause. So we'll start on our one foot. It's gonna be 3 quick steps, bang, 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 hold it. And it's just gonna be every third step, holding that little pause, coming to our balance, working back and forth that way. Same deal for these, 20 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good, all right, and we are down to the floor for our cross toe touch. So laying all the way flat, arms extended overhead, and then we are bringing opposite side, foot and arm up for that little cross touch. So just working nice and steady back and forth. From there, if that's not comfortable, any core from your back works in this spot. We're going 30 seconds with these, and then we're back to the top. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. There we go. One round down. So it is top to bottom through all that. 2 more times. Let's get a quick sip here. And now this is gonna be kind of last break of the day. We're gonna fly through all this for our 2 more times. Just quicken our transitions, keeping it moving until we're done. All right, here we go. Step ups, getting this moving. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. Our front raises, towel or weight, and then stance adjustments as you need. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Good control up and down. Slow and steady here. And good. All right, going to our wall sit and stick up combo. So drop it into our wall sit. And then again, hands up and down. Trying to bring that posture back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. Mountain climbers. Feet elevated if you got it. Otherwise, just start regular slow motion from the floor. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. Back up on our feet. And we got our fast feet. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Let's go. Five seconds. Go, go, go. And good. All right. High knees with our 3-step pause. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. And down. Cross toe touches. Finishing off round 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. And good. All right. Right back up. One more time through. Back to our step ups. Let's keep it moving. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. All right. We got our front raises. Weights or towel or band. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Again, if you're using towel or band, make sure we're pulling wide against it the entire time. And if you're using weight, focus on controlling their pace up and down, keeping it nice and steady, not letting the weight swing on you. Always in control of it. And good. All right. Now we got our wall sit and stick up combo. Let's drop in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hold. And good. All right, feet elevated, mountain climbers. Here we go, ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. And good, all right. Back up, fast feet. Here we go, ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Quick feet, let's go. Last time for these. Halfway, let's go, let's go, let's go. And good, all right. High knees, 3-step pause. Last 2 moves. Let's go, let's finish strong. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And good. Let's go. Cross toe touches. Finishing off the day. Here we go. Last move. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And let's go. And good. And that will do it. Goodness gracious. Well done, everybody. There we go. Wednesday workout. Check. Well done, Peggy, Pam, Lindsay. Thank you for joining live. If you stuck with us on recording, again, thanks for sticking around to the end. I don't know. I hope it wasn't as hot in your room as it was in mine, because this room is always, I think this is the hottest room in the gym, which is really unfortunate for what you have to do on camera. I see that back door open. But yes, again, thanks for coming. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And like usual, same time, same place next week. We will see you then. Till next time. Bye for now, team.